Come on in, y'all. What's up, man? Welcome to Reality Hour. Welcome to the show. What's good? About to dive into today's letter in just a bit. We got some trending stories with Kenya. Kenya, what's going on?
All right, lots of things going on.
Yeah, a lot been happening.
Yes, there was a strange connection with Will Smith and Notorious B.I.G. and Prince. He actually talked to both of them hours before their death. Now, Notorious B.I.G., he actually had just met him the night that he was killed.
Damn.
Hours beforehand, and he said that one made him cry. That one really shook him. And he said as far as Prince was concerned, Prince had called him the night before his death, just hours before, proposing some type of partnership with him, Jay-Z, and Prince, and Will Smith. So just interesting. He was like, listen, don't call me.
Yeah, I'm probably cool about talking to people right now.
Yeah.
Probably cool. I'm all good. And what's going on with Brittany Griner here?
Yeah, Brittany Griner, she was surprised when she went to her hotel room and there was a note that said gay baby jail.
What?
And, you know, she's been through a lot with the whole detainment in Russia, and her and her wife just had a new baby.
Congrats
and
again.
To see something like that, it's supposed to be commonly used as a video game reference. But I guess Brittany Griner was not feeling it.
So she was there to do something, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
She was actually slated to talk for the Women Grow Leadership Summit that was in National Harbor, Maryland. But she got out of there once she saw the piece of duct tape that was near her entryway that had the gay baby jail. So
haters.
She got up out of there.
Who has time? Well, obviously, these fools has time.
Right.
To post hate.
You know, it seems to be that way these days. And another thing that's been trending is A$AP Rocky knows not so much the fact that he was acquitted. He was
free man.
He's a free man. He is not guilty. But everybody was talking about that leap that he made over the whole defendant's desk and chairs, everything. I don't know who the white lady was that got.
Was he preparing to do another leap and headed when it went another way?
Listen.
24 years? What you mean 24 years? What you mean 24 years?
A lot of people got choked up, but he was very happy, very grateful for the jury and his attorney. And there was also a juror who said that they believed that the weapon was real. They didn't believe it was a prop gun, but they said with everything that was going on in that trial, that they felt
alive, ain't no one hurt, right? Because he wasn't really hurt, right?
No, I think he got a scratch on his hand or something. I don't know.
And so civil might be the next one he may try.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see. I don't think he'll make it.
You don't think so? Real people, real life situations. What's going on with C to the AK? Tonight, after work, it is Line Dance Wednesday. Robert Johnson Jr. meet us at Silk's Happy Hour. Kicks off at 3. And 2 sets. One at 2:30 and the next one's at 7. And it goes down every Wednesday night after work. The number one after work affair is going down Wednesdays and Fridays. So we meet you there after work.
Man, I wish my feet worked well enough to do that, but it's still something that you enjoy watching.
You can't keep up?
I can't keep up, you know.
That's why you got to go to the Monday class. The Monday class
it's a little slower.
It's a little slower. Wednesday is like Sunday.
Oh, they be getting it.
They show off on Wednesday night.
I like the fans, but
yes. With that thing.
Even if you can't do it, go get you a drink, go watch, because it's something to see. I love it.
All right, real people, real life situation. What's up with today's letter?
All right. Dear Sam, I don't know where to start. I'm a 55-year-old woman raising my grandchild for the past 14 years. Lately, we haven't been seeing eye to eye, though we usually work through our disagreements. I've been very supportive of her, considering her tough start in life and her therapy she's had. She's been a pretty good kid overall. However, this week a family member called me asking me where my grandchild was. They informed me there was a picture of her on Instagram lying in bed with a man. I asked all the unnecessary questions. Are you sure it's her? How did you see her page? What was she wearing, etc. The caller insisted it was her, as they saw the image on her friend's son's page. According to them, my grandchild was supposed to be at a basketball game but was busy with this boy instead. After hanging up, I took a deep breath and calmly asked my grandchild if she had a picture of herself in bed with a guy on Instagram. She denied it, stating that the picture in question was one she found on Pinterest. I warned her of the consequences if I found out she was lying. As I continued my chores, she stormed out of the house. I followed her outside, finding her shoeless and without a coat in the cold. She began running, yelling, cursing, and calling me names. I managed to get her back in the car, despite her hitting, biting, and cursing at me. During this, I kept telling her it wasn't necessary, and I tried to de-escalate the situation. Eventually, I received the photo from my family member, and it wasn't her in the picture. I told my grandchild, but the damage was already done. I was bruised, had bites, had lost some hair. I ended up in the ER. The next morning, she walked around the house without speaking. I'm left broken and clueless about what to do. I received a hateful voicemail from the family member who initially called. I'm asking for suggestions. Thank you, feeling broken.
Well, first of all, whether you was right or wrong,
Yeah,
your granddaughter is wrong as hell
right.
and needs to be checked. Ain't no way you gonna walk around in my house and not speak to me. Two, you gonna bite me?
And pull out her hair?
And pull my hair out? You're not staying there no more.
No.
Now, y'all can do whatever intervention and whatever you want, but not in my house will I be jumped on by a child.
Absolutely. It's too dangerous.
Not at all. And then you walk around and you're not speaking to me in my house?
No.
And you feeling something, you broken. No, she ought to be broken. The whole family ought to come over there and whoop that ass. Yeah, I said it. Disrespect your grandma?
Yeah.
Your grandmother.
Well, just to find out what you doing. She
Right.
just asked her
Ask you,
questions.
what are you doing? It's either yes or no. And then you flip out. Is this the first time that she ever flipped out?
It can't be. Not
That's
for
what
her
I'm
to take
saying.
it that far.
Not
She
to
going
take
up
it
the
that
street.
over a lie. You know it's a lie. So what is it? Are you all? Let me think. Why did she live with her grandma? Right.
Yeah, she raised her.
She raised it, right? So what is going on with the other family that they had to? Why wouldn't y'all know? Because I'm thinking a little bit more. Why didn't y'all know if that was her or not? Why did y'all assume that was her? And do y'all always pick on her to come up with something? It doesn't justify what she did to her grandmother.
No,
But
not
it's
at all.
I'm just I can't see you flipping out like this one time and nothing else has ever happened.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to go say this is you, this is her, and I know damn well it's not her. Come to find out, how did y'all come to find out it's not? Who took the time out to do all that calling around and say this is her laying up in the bed with the boy? It's either her or it's not. Y'all don't know your family member?
Oh, well, she said a person called, so we
A
don't know
person.
if it was the
Who
family.
is the person?
Yeah. And I wonder if, because the grandmother raised her, till the age of 14, sometimes the mom comes back. You got biological parents that come back and cause disruptions in the things that you've, tried to do raising the child. So I wonder if that's an issue, or did she ever have counseling to deal with the fact of whatever it was that separated her from her biological parents, because that could be causing the aggression, because those teenage years you start getting those the hormone changes and all of that stuff. It could be really, really rough for teenage girls. I would definitely look into some counseling, but she should never have put her hands
At
on
all.
you.
Yeah. Comment section, what you got?
All right. Now, Elder Dr. Janice Walker said, file DV charges on her. If she gets away with this, she will physically attack you whenever she feels like it. Yeah. Having to ask for advice shows you will be an easy victim and one of those parents and grandparents who is afraid of their own child in their own home.
Not me.
You don't seem equipped to handle her level of physical abuse. You can't wait patiently while she works through therapy while you live in fear. It takes a certain type of mental disturbance to physically attack your own grandmother, no matter what she's been through.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You guys to go.
Yeah.
I can't certain stuff I can't deal with.
Absolutely.
And that
not for a child you've been feeding for the last 14 years that you've taken in.
It's time for you to go.
No. Stop letting her prey on your guilt and or sympathy. Your life could depend on it. Domestic violence is domestic violence. No excuse. This is part of me, not necessarily for you. But if it were me, she'd be gone. I'm not sleeping with one eye open for anyone.
Not in my house.
I know that's right.
5780931. We are taking your phone calls, and you can continue to leave your comments here. But ain't no way, knuckle.
Yeah, I mean.
Ain't no way.
Your heart goes out because you already know that there were some issues up front. But like this person said, you can't be sleeping in fear because kids at 14 years old, she's big enough to actually harm you.
Yes, she is.
For you to have to go to the hospital, that's crazy.
I wish, man. My grandma, well, I miss both of them, Louise and Eva May. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
These kids are different. I honored my parents.
Yeah.
Y'all just, ain't no way.
The family structures aren't there like they used to be. The respect isn't there.
No way. No. I'm just saying. What y'all got to say about it? Continue to leave your comments here, and we'll take your phone calls. How would you handle that if this was your grandchild? 5780931. Please, I wish.